Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. Welcome on the Wednesday trading day. Hi Anne, good morning to you. Yeah, nice and sunny hopefully by you as well. Here in Spain the sun is shining but it's quite cold. So it's just getting hopefully warmer as we go to the spring. Okay, guys, so let's see what has happened so far in the market. Well, the Dow just cleared the second day in a row with a new all-time high, and I've told you yesterday that the SPY is going to see a new all-time high, and it did. So SPY and Dow officially new all-time highs, and after actually a little bit disappointing ADP non-farm employment change, soon seems like that the market is pulling back because unfortunately it was not such a nice number as the market was expected, and the market started with a small gap down as you can see, but now it's just marching higher to go for another new all-time high, at least on the S&P 500. Dow Jones is just marching towards to the 50K level, the SPY to the 700, and the triple Q a little bit like lagging behind, but as you can see, it's just trying to get higher. However, this is definitely still very far away from, not very, but far away from the all-time high at the moment. But as you can see in the pre-market, it just gapped down and now it's trying to fill the gap as well. Hi Abartivas, nice to see you. Good morning to you. Please let me know, traders, if you have any problem with the sound, then I'm just going to adjust the volume for sure. So let's see what we can expect from this market today. As I've told you, the first interesting news out already on the economic front, which was again the labor market news, the ADP non-farm employment change, which was 8,000 less than expected. 49K was the expectation, but it just came shy with 41K. At 10 o'clock, we will get ISM services PMI and job openings plus even factory orders. Guys, I am going to be really much on the edge at 10 o'clock because I'm sure, especially because of the job openings, there will be some problem with the price action. I mean, it's going to get wide maybe, especially if the job openings are going to be lower than expected indeed. So far this is going to be at 10 o'clock. After that, 10:30 crude oil inventories, and at 1 o'clock, 1:10 to be precise, FOMC member Bauman is going to speak. So that's it on the economic front. On the news front, well, there are some, like for example, there is a breaking news, just a fresh news that Alaska Airlines buys more than 100 Boeing jets in carrier's biggest order ever. So on that news, I'm sure BA is going to see a huge jump. Oh, wow, it's jumping already. So we should put BA on our watch list after this breaking news. The things are not getting calmer, unfortunately, around this Greenland fight because Trump definitely wants Greenland. That's a clear, let's call it like fact from the US president so far, and what makes it so important for national security. There is a great article on the CNBC if you are interested. Trump sets his sights on Greenland, but its economy faces major challenges, that's for sure. Trump is using US military to acquire Greenland, and in the meantime, even European defense stocks are rising as Denmark moves to rearm Greenland. As you know, officially, Greenland is under a Danish and government indeed. So things doesn't look good. But why? Why he wants so badly the this piece of land, which is quite good and big and cold? Well, there are lots of reasons. First of all, definitely strategic military value, as this is just, as you know, between North America and Europe, and making it critical for example, for a missile defense or something like that. Indeed, so it can control from there the northern air and sea routes as well. So this is the first reason. Second, I don't have to tell you how significant this land is on the rare earth elements, especially uranium, indeed. And another one, shipping and power and oil, of course, and countering rivals like expanding US influence in Greenland. That would be um, actually beneficiary for US, and it would limit growing the Chinese and the Russian interest in the Arctic area. So indeed, these are the main reasons why Trump so much badly wants Greenland. And traders, let's just be ready and steady here, because I think it can, if something is really going to happen there, that's not a good news on the geopolitical level again. Hi Amir, good morning to you. Nice to see you. So yeah, actually, this is making some noise in the financial media about this Greenland fight, indeed, which might is going to start, and that's not a good news. Hi Nitsa, nice to see you. Buza, good evening to you. Sorry for SNDK, I've seen it, just could not get back. That was a crazy, crazy, crazy one. Hi Aldo, buenos dias to you. Amir, glue. Glue like glue like glue. Funny name, but I think I cannot trade it. Let's just see if I can push it through the team management or the risk team management. Okay. CRML checking. CRML. Okay. CRML. Okay, I've sent this as well, Nitsan. All right, sorry guys. Yes, Nitsan, critical metals rising. Yes, exactly, exactly. Yeah, exactly, especially the uranium. I was just talking about that, Nitsan, by the way, why Trump so much badly wants Greenland and uranium stocks. I think they are going to be definitely impacted a lot because of that step indeed. Just to check, just a second, traders. It's just writing to the risk management team in the meantime to open CRML and glue. But even if we are talking about the uranium stocks, we have a lot more like quadruple U as well, can be an interesting one. CCJ, which is one of my favorite. Actually, this can be a nice one. We still have NXE or URA, which is the ETF itself. So I'm going to watch these for sure, because they are going to push even higher. So I'm just going to put them on the secondary list so far. They can be just this can be just a noise, but because actually, if you are just checking the stocks, day stocks chart, it's already up a lot because of known reasons from the last year. But I'm going to watch CCJ and maybe UUU as well, and a lot more we have. MBLY, yes, Zuki, I've told you MBLY can be a good one. I missed my swing, unfortunately. Yesterday I should have entered, but I missed it. Now I'm going to watch it whether it's going to pull back a little bit for me. MNTS, unfortunately, it's not tradable, but I'm going to check it on another platform. So traders, this is the biggest news for today. I would say there's Greenland news and Alaska Airlines, as they just bought the 100 Boeing jets. That's why BA, I'm going to put it on the long list. By the way, Mobileye, it's up after company said that it will buy humanoid robot maker Menti for $900 million. So Mobileye looks like a very good candidate for today. But let's see how the other stock exchanges just behaved so far. And one more breaking news, guys. Seems like this is the morning of the breaking news with Warner Bros. This just actually rejected another offer in favor of the Netflix offer. So maybe WBD can be a mover today. It's not moving too much so far, but let's see. I'm just going to put it to the secondary list. Let's see what else in here. So Europe, it was quite mixed. As you know, I mean, it's really nervous situation now because of Greenland. DAX was up, FTSE down, so it's quite of a mixed picture on the European stocks. Different stocks definitely get higher. Asia was down, Nikkei and Hang Seng as well. Nikkei down 1%, Hang Seng is down a little bit less than 1% indeed, so not a nice move on the Chinese market and the Japanese market at all. On the future side, the Nasdaq is red and the SPY and the Dow Jones are going still higher. Bitcoin still cannot get on its feet, guys. It could not break this 94, 95K area yesterday and now it's just on a pullback. So let's just watch it. But I'm not sure I want to touch the Bitcoin related stocks so far. Okay. Hi, Luis. Nice to see you. All right. So let's see what else we have here, guys. If you have any other candidates on the list, please just let me know. So far, as I've told you, on the economic front, I just repeat myself for the ones who has not heard. The ADP non-farm employment change, it was worse than expected. At 10 o'clock, we will get the Georgia job openings and some more numbers, but Georgia job openings are far the most important. ISM services PMI coming too, and factory orders, and 10:30 crude oil inventories, 110 FOMC member Bauman speaks, so that's going to happen on the economic front. Let's see what else in here. WBD news. Yeah, Trump's shake-up of the old world order sends shock waves throughout Europe, as I've just told you before, because this Greenland Greenland problem is just going to mean quite of a deep problems for both of the uh, um, for everyone. I would say not just for Europe and US, not just for the two continents, but I would say it can be a worldwide problem. Eurozone inflation in the meantime just hits 2% in December in line with forecast. This is not bad. Trump says Venezuela to give up to 50 million barrels of oil to the US. Wow, that's a lot indeed. So he is still on Venezuela as well. And again, what else in here? US-China rivalry has not word. Okay, this is not really important. And what else on the news side? We have some nice movers. As you know, January, towards the end of January, the earnings season is going to start too. But before that, actually we will get some more interesting things, especially at the end of January. We will get the federal funds rate decision. I think it's going to be the 28th of January indeed. But today we have some movers as well. Mobileye I was talking about. We have some earnings stocks, not too many, but ACI, Albertson companies, MSM, Calm, UNF, and APOG just released earnings, so these stocks we can watch it. And Tesla definitely. Hi, Happy New Year. Hi, Maggie. Nice to see you here. Tesla, yeah, I'm watching Tesla. Tesla was going down yesterday because of the threat, mainly because of the threat of NVIDIA is going to enter to the robotaxi world as well. Now seems like this push to the downside, it was quite deep and a lot. As you can see, it was a straight red line with only one green day in the row from 500 back to 430 area. I think here the Tesla just found a quite of a stronger resistance or a support level. So now I am expecting Tesla to see a small pullback, maybe a bigger one, but that's for sure. It's much stronger than the overall market. So I like it, Aldo, and I'm going to put it on the first list, I mean, for the long candidates list. And we have a little bit more on the run. As I've told you, MBLY, it's just on the secondary list. It's a little bit too much to the upside. Here is GameStop stop as well. The meme stock is just 2% after the company unveiled its compensation package for CEO Ryan Cohen that included objectives to grow the video game retailer to $100 billion. That's a nice goal for sure. And GME at the moment looks like as a great reversal. I don't not particularly like this stock, but you know what? Let's see. Maybe today is going to surprise me. Strategies here as well. MSTR, which is up finally, as MSCI backed away from its plan to remove digital asset treasury companies from MSCI indices. So finally, maybe this is going to be the MSTR big day for the reversal. I don't know yet. And as I told you, I don't like how the Bitcoin is behaving because it's just made a quite of a nasty pullback from yesterday. I'm going to keep an eye on MSTR. It's up now to 2.68%, so I call it to the long side, but I'm going to be careful with that stock for sure. Chevron is here as well, 1% higher, as plans to make a bid on some of Lukoil's assets alongside private equity firm Quantum Capital. So my CVX is going to be another nice run after a very nasty pullback yesterday. So CVX is up 1% at the moment. Let's just check it to the long side. And the last one on my list, it's Albemarle, ALB, which is up because of an upgrade. So ALB, I'm going to watch it for the long side. It's a bit extended though. That's why I'm going to move it just to the secondary list. However, it looks like strong because of this upgrade, but a bit extended indeed. SNDK, oh my God, this is going to be the beast of the year for sure. Indeed. Where is SNDK? I can't find it. Okay, here we are. I don't know whether I want to touch it at all. I don't know, actually, Nitsan. We can watch it on the secondary list. Yep, I would definitely rather watch it to the short side, especially because it was extremely stretched. So among these stocks like WDC or SNDK, SNDK was the craziest. So we can watch it, but I'm not sure I want to touch it. MU. Hi, MU again. Let's see, MU. MU at the moment it is up or it was up yesterday. At the moment it's just pulling back from this 347 area. Now it's back to 336. You know what? I don't know, Luis. I've told so many times that this is going to be an MU reversal day, and look at that. This just unable to stop. I'm going to watch it. Actually, I cannot do anything else. Just call it to the short side because it's very weak at the moment, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's going to stay like that. You have seen what it did yesterday. It was just amazing what it did yesterday, how it just moved yesterday. So I'm going to be really careful with the MU. Regarding the watch list, by the way, everything is, I mean, the red is dominating, and all of the big stocks, except of Tesla, Netflix, of course, because of WD News, Google, and that's it. All of them are in red. Apple in red again, Microsoft red, small red, but red. Amazon, AVGO, Meta, AMD, PLTR, JP Morgan, Coin is down, MU is down, mRNA. Where is NVDA? Oh, NVDA is green. NVDA is green. So very split picture on the market traders, especially on the tech side. So we should be careful with this crazy market for today again, indeed, especially because we are still waiting for some important news at 10 o'clock. So let's see. MU, I'm going to put it to the short side, but before that, I just would like to check my gainers, losers list before we go there. MBYY is here. ALMS, it is up again like a 6%. So might we can watch this stock again on our watch list. Yesterday it was a pullback, like a full pullback, but today maybe it's going to show something. I'm just going to watch it and that's it. FGET, what I just mentioned yesterday that we should put on our watch list. I'm going to do that because that still looks like an interesting daily reversal on the FGET. COMP, Nissan checking. Compass, yep. Looks interesting. Looks like a valid breakout. Nice, and it still has so much space to go higher. I like it. Let me just check the volume. Fantastic, very good. Sorry, guys. It's just some my daughter just came in. I made some very nice waffles yesterday, but they ate up everything. So she just she just wanted to ask whether I still have some waffles. So I guess I have my program after I just finished the trading, making waffles again. Now, okay, back to trading. So FGET, I'm just going to watch it to the long side and COMP as well. Hi Ryan, thank you. Yeah, yeah, she has a sweet tooth, so yeah, everything what is sweet, she loves it. So I'm like feeling like a bakery sometimes. Okay, guys, so FGT COMP, we can watch it. Yeah, COMP, it's a little bit too much to the upside, but you know what? On the daily, I think it looks really, really good. Actually, I'm just going to put it on the first list, Nitsan. I like this stock very much indeed. Yes, Nitsan, they use it. They can use it for sure. Okay, GME, as I was telling already, VLO is up as well. Traders, we are going to see some interesting move on the oil stocks today as well. So VLO, CVX, XOM are going to be on my watch list. But let's just be careful with the oil stocks today at 10:30 because it's going to be the crude oil inventories. W is higher today as well. W is up like a 3.4%, but the pre-market volume not the best indeed. MSTR, it's on our list. However, because of the Bitcoin weakness, I'm going to be careful. BE is higher 2% as I see. Teva, CART, NTRA. BE is really strong. Bloom Energy. BE, I'm going to put it on the secondary list. Oof, too many candidates, especially on the secondary list. You know what? I'm going to get off Unity. Not Unity, it's uranium, not Unity. SMCI. To the short side quickly, ASTS is down. ASTS got some earnings. So ASTS, we can watch it to the short side. Finally, we have a short candidate, not just MU, which is very much on the upside. SNDK, I'm going to watch it for a pullback too, but I'm going to be careful with that. FSLR run, CSIQ, as I see, they are still pushing lower. So these solar stocks are not in the best shape still. RKLB, it's just moving lower at the moment as well. I think RKLB can be a profit-taking day. I'm going to watch it because of that, just like MU. Oklo is moving lower with 3% at the moment as well. And let me just check the rest of it. CLF. BMNR is down too because of the weakness on the Bitcoin. Oklo is down, but I don't like Oklo too much indeed. All right, ACI, I mentioned you that this is a earning stock. I just want to check it. How is it moving? Well, not too much, 1.23% higher. Not my favorite stock, even despite of the earnings. Let me just check the other earning stocks. I mentioned you APOG, CALM. CALM, nice gap up. Pre-market volume 61. So I think I'm just going to put it on the long list, CALM. And one more, which I'm going to check, is UNF. UNF, it is an earning stock as well, traders. That's why I cannot trade it. So I'm going to watch APOG. Oops, maybe I can. I just messed up something. UNFI we have. UNFI we have, which is not the same. So let's just check APOG. We cannot trade the rest. So it's okay. I'm going to watch CALM for the long side. So traders, market looks like a little bit split again. Weaker tech, I would not say that it's a stronger SPY because it's up only 0.04, triple Q 0.08. So we are going to start the day again quite flat after a new all-time high just reached on the SPY and a Dow Jones. I'm expecting the same, unfortunately, than yesterday, maybe with a little bit better outcome because of the 10 o'clock news, Georgia openings, and the rest. But I'm going to be extra careful after the yesterday red day. I can't believe I had a red day. What can I say? This is the first red day of 2026, so hopefully followed by a green day, but I'm going to be much more careful with these stocks for today. I do not have too many short candidates. However, I see that mRNA is moving down. AMAT, Hood is down again 1.40%. And actually, Hood looks like as a reversal on the daily. But Hood can be so mean actually, so I'm going to be careful with that. PLTR, PLTR is just down 0.4%, but it's just pulling back. I don't know, anything can happen to day traders, especially if the market is going to get again for a new all-time high, then this can definitely wait on the price action, not even mentioning the 10 o'clock news. Hi Juan, buenos dias to you. Oh, it's tardes for you, okay? Good evening to you. Nice to see you. So traders, you can see my watch list. The BA got some good news as one of the airlines just bought a lot of jets, 100, the biggest order ever. So BA has a reason to be happy and I'm going to watch it. Hi, Mr. Brackage, nice to see you. Tesla is on the verge of a pullback now after several red days indeed. And what else in here which I'm going to watch? MSTR for sure, but as I've told you, I'm not sure I want to touch MSTR indeed. What else? ASTS to the short side, I like it. ASTS, SNDK, I'm going to watch too. ASTS to the short side, MU on my watch list, there is no question. I'm going to watch even Amazon because of this quite of a strong days after each other. Oracle, AVGO, they were quite, let's call it like nervous stocks nowadays. I'm not sure I want to check them. MBLY for sure, MBLY on the list too. And what else? BA, Amazon, MU, MSTR, CVX, MBLY, ASTS, MU, RKLB. It's very extended too. I think it's worth to watch it. SNDK, definitely. But let's just be careful with this stock. It was completely crazy yesterday. GME, not my favorite, but maybe it's going to surprise us. And FGET Albemarle as well on my watch list. So we have quite of a nice watch list traders. We just need to see the market to pick a direction, which I hope is going to happen. If not, I'm going to be extra careful today as well. So good luck, everyone. We are just going to start in less than a minute, and the market is starting flat at 10 o'clock. We need to be extra careful because of George job openings and much more. One more small stock which I'm going to, look at PLTR, that looks good. Soundhound looking like a very nice stretch to the upside in the pre-market. I'm going to watch Soundhound 2 for continuation. And NVIDIA looks like quite strong too, which worst to take a look at it. CRM as well. Too many candidates for today, guys. I feel like too many. Just a second, I just close the door. And I am here for you, with you. Let's just make a nice green day again. Well, not like yesterday. At least hope you had a green one. All right, guys, good luck. Just started. CRM, nice gap up. Just get off the... Okay. MSTR. That's going to be an interesting move. CVX is going down already. MBLY. Shoo. Could I miss my own swing trade? Actually, the reason was that I forgot to put my entry in yesterday. And today it's too late. Okay, INTC, I'm still watching too. STSBA, nice. CCJ, I wanted to check. NVIDIA, immediate pullback. Tesla is acting really weird too. SNDK, SNDK looks good. SNDK looks good for a pullback. MSTR very strong. Wow, it's not expecting the two big green candles. The market traders spies back to the red And actually, as I checking the triple Q, it did not fill the gap. Traders, the first trade is going to be a small, very small share size, and it's going to be quite of a, let's call it a risky trade, but I want to see how it's going to move on SNDK under 336. This is going to be very, 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 very small share size. This is just a fun share size. This was my first winner yesterday. Let's see whether we can rinse and repeat under 336. HE, of course, HE, Hawaiian Electric, Mr. Brackett. Ooh, what a move to the downside. That can be like a RKLB as well, or SNDK, like maybe they are going to give up after a big green days. We can watch HL for sure. I like it. So far, traders, market is not doing too much. SNDK, I'm wondering whether it's going to have this day, which I am expecting to have. AMD was my big loser yesterday and seems like it's just starting with a big gap down again. And look at MU. MU just cannot give up. So, Luis, this is not MU day, like at least not to the downside so far. All right, traders. I don't have anything which I would say this is what I want to see. BA is just giving up completely. Hood is in a free fall. Hood is in a free fall, which I'm going to watch here on Hood. WDC Buzak. This is the same than SNDK, you know, but this is at least it's giving up a bit. Yeah, you are right. This is looking better, but only under 205 for me, not 206. MU breaking the highs. Amazon is breaking higher. I like Amazon to the long side, but no entry yet. CVX down, Hood down. Triple Q filling the gap. And WDC looks good under 205. Again, just but only for a scalp. However, what I'm watching, it's maybe a possible reversal on Tesla, but not a good risk-reward ratio so far. CRDO looks interesting, Jeremy, definitely. Maybe even under 125.60, I like it for a gap and go on CRDO. Looks really good. Looks really good indeed. AMD bear flag. How about RKLB? It's just stopped there. Okay, traders, very ugly picture on the market. No direction. SNDK going higher. I can't believe this stock. INTC strong, SNDK strong. Watching CCJ, watching Amazon for a possible long. But so far, I don't like anything so much to call it immediately. Hood I'm going to watch for continuation as well. BA gave back all of the profit. How about Netflix? MBLY is pulling back too. CRM. NVO checking. Ooh, CRM. This could have been a good one. I like MVO. MVO looks good. However, on the daily, it's an inside day. Because of that, be careful with that, Jeremy, but looks good over 50. I would say now only 56, 56.95 or maybe 57. This is not a huge mover, though. This is not a huge mover. MU is amazing. It's just going higher. Can't believe this stock. All right, traders, I get a little Tesla long over 430, 430. DSLA 434.30. Not sure SNDK is going to do anything at all. Stop loss under the low, so lower volume or share size. Okay. All right. 434. Okay, here we go. Okay, so SPY is moving for a new high. That's a good sign for the longs. CRML checking. NVO beautiful. CRML, I cannot trade that stock, unfortunately. Triple Q SPY over the highs, traders, over the highs. NVDA is just playing around again. I have not entered yet Tesla. 40 is going to be my entry here. MU I'm watching. Amazon did not give any nice entry here. I mean, a setup yet. MBLY big pullback. Now maybe I'm going to join here. LLY checking. LLY. Ooh, LLY was very nice on 1086. Now it's a little bit too high for me, Buzak. But I think by the time when you just, you know, called it, it was already higher. Jim Lee, for 31.50 on Tesla. Okay. MNTS, I cannot trade it, Jeremy, unfortunately. Cannot trade it yet. STX very weak still. Market is in trouble. Again, all-time high environment, it's always hard. It's always hard. RKLB is pulling back too. MU fighting with 345. I like RKLB under 83. Under 83, I'm going to watch it. Lower share size on RKLB because it's very strong on the daily, but it looks quite nice indeed. Glue, still cannot trade it, unfortunately. SPY triple Q are making a bull flag in the meantime, and I still like my Tesla. I have not entered yet. INTC is strong again, traders. INTC. And Jeremy, maybe I'm going to enter with you on the NVO. If it's breaking the highs, I'm still just checking it. Market seems like it's ready to break the highs. All right, traders. So far, I'm waiting for Tesla. RKLB is in. On the RKLB, the stop loss is over 84.50. So I want to see at least $1 on the RKLB around 82. And then let's see. INTC looking strong, NVDA fighting. I still like very much Tesla. SNDK, I'm going to get it under 344. Okay, Tesla is in. Tesla is in. RKLB is in. On Tesla, the stop loss traders, it's not under the Lona, it's under 432.80. So I want to see $2. So I want to see 436.40 for the first partial. MU, yeah, Jeremy, yes. I really love MU short. However, only half share size. I mean half share size because I'm still on half R for today. Come on, RKLB. Come on, Tesla. I want to see the high of the day for a partial on the Tesla. I know it's a little bit less than on R, but I do not trust this market still. However, it's breaking higher. RKLB still looks good. And Jeremy, NVO too. Must tell you, NVO looks really good. So I have two trades at the moment, Tesla long and RKLB short. NVO, I'm still going to decide on that. MSTR doesn't look bad for a long either. I just don't want to mess up with Bitcoin stocks today. I feel like, I know, Jeremy, I tried to push it through the risk management team. I just try it again. Maybe. SNDK traders, I'm recalling my short on SNDK under 344. 344, like 350, 350 is going to be my entry here. 353, yeah, 353.60, I would say. Yeah, I mean. Okay, traders, Tesla. So I'm in SNDK, I'm in Tesla, and I'm in RKLB. RKLB, unfortunately, it's not going to my direction, but this is just a lower share size. Beautiful. Tesla is the best. I'm going to take 70% off on Tesla. I'm just taking 70% off on Tesla, 438. Beautiful. I just took it. So first partial made on Tesla. I'm still holding RKLB and I'm holding SNDK too. MSTR I did not take, NVO I did not take. And the market is breaking for new all-time highs. The SPY, not the triple Q yet. On the SNDK, my final stop loss is going to be over 350. And I want to take a partial around the low of the day, 338 first. RKLB, I'm still a little bit more patient with RKLB. It's okay. There is the VWAP. AMD is not strong. Tesla, fantastic. On the Tesla traders, don't forget to put your stop loss on the entry. Okay. Come on, SNDK, give it up. It's giving up. Very good. 338, 60, 70 is going to be my first partial on the SNDK. If you have any candidates, any setup traders, please just let us know. Jeremy, I love your MU call. I'm going to enter with you to MU. Stop loss on the MU, it's at least $4, so watch out for your share size there, traders. But I like Jeremy's call. I'm going to enter 339.80. 339.88 is going to be my entry on the MU, is Jeremy's call. I still cannot trade it with Sun. GME checking. GME. So far, Tesla, it's a huge winner, but unfortunately, RKLB is messing with me. SNDK, fantastic. GME looks very good. So as I've told you, might is going to surprise us today, isn't it? So GME looks very good over the high. I'm just a bit over trading and I'm still holding last chances for RKLB. Tesla looks fantastic. I think on GME, I would go only over 2180, something like this. So traders, my next trade is ready for MU short under 340 with Jeremy. RKLB I'm still holding, and definitely Tesla I'm still holding. On the Tesla, we can do one thing, and SNDK is coming for the first partial. On the Tesla, I'm going to move my stop loss under 436. Okay, 436. SNDK, I'm just going to take my first partial. SNDK, beautiful. Thank you, SNDK. I'm just going to take my first partial here. 339. Yeah, I knew this 340 can be a problem here. No, let's see. A little bit spready now, $1 spread, but it's unfortunately it's like that. You know what? I'm not risking. I'm just taking my partial now on the SNDK. It just broke the 340 almost, 339. And yes, here we are. I just took my partial on SNDK. RKLB I'm still holding, but I do not want to see the stock over 84.30 or 40. FSLR checking, Jeremy. FSLR. FSLR, MU is not in yet, and you want to long it 250. I don't know. You're right, because the volume in the green candles it's quite higher. Looks interesting, but I'm going to skip it. I just had already a lots of trades here. Nvidia is pushing higher traders. Look at that. MU is in for me. MU for short. And I really hope it's not going to trick me. So traders, so far, Tesla first partial done. Very nice winner. RKLB is still struggling. SNDK, one partial done. Stop loss to the entry. And MU has just entered. I'm not taking any more trades at the moment because it's too many at the same time. I need to rather, oh, beautiful SNDK. Next SNDK partial is going to be around 330. On the MU, I would like to have at least $1, like around 338. I would see it for a partial if it goes there because the market is strong, Nvidia is strong, and unfortunately RKLB I need to declare it as a loser soon. Come on, MU. Ooh, Tesla is pulling back, traders. I'm going to be out 435.80. And RKLB, I can't believe this stock. Shoo. I'm just checking now the buyers, sellers here, but I'm really ready to give up. Okay, guys, I'm going to put my hard stop loss on RKLB over 84.50. This is my absolutely max loss. 84.50. Yep. So 84.50, I'm going to be out on the RKLB. I mean over 84.50. SNDK looks fantastic. We just need to break 335 now. BA is completely gave back everything. It was such a good news. MU, come on, give it up. MSTR still looks good, but I just do not want to mess up with this MSTR. And MU, I don't like MU too much. Triple Q very strong. Tesla is still in traders and still looks like as a very nice bull flag. How about ASTS? ASTS. Not my favorite. WDC. Nice. I hope, Buzak, you are in a big green on your WDC call. Fantastic call, $5 in the money, and you had like a $2 stop loss, 2.5. I really hope you get back some of your loss of yesterday on this nasty SNDK. And you see, I'm just revenging for you on SNDK with the short. I'm just ready to take the second partial around 331. MU is struggling, but I still like how it looks like. Amazon is very strong too. And I'm still giving a little bit more room for the RKLB with the 84.55 final stop loss, hard stop loss in the system. Come on, MU. Oh, what's out? Tesla. Kidding me? Oh, Tesla is out. Amazon still looks very strong. I don't, sure. It's too late. Too late. Who is pulling back? What about Bitcoin? Bitcoin is trying to make a reversal. Look at that, guys. Bitcoin. RKLB doesn't look good. RKLB. SNDK good. We broke 335. That's a good one. Come on, MU. Break it down. SPY triple Q still marching higher. Jeremy, FSL are now looking better for a short, actually, if you are just watching it. Okay, SNDK is starting to be a little bit crazy here. So I'm just thinking to take a second partial on SNDK or KLB, nice rejection. Okay, traders, SNDK, I'm ready to take a little bit more off the table here. 334, let's see. 33, starting to be a little bit more nervous. You know what? I'm just taking it. Still a nice winner. Okay, second partial done on the SNDK, and my stop loss on the SNDK is going to be over 340. Checking COMP. I seen it somewhat you mean on that stock. Yeah, I'm going to watch it, okay? COMP, I cannot see any entry yet. I mean, very clear entry. Traders, I don't like what MU is doing. I'm just thinking to half my share size on the MU. I just do not like what it is doing here. I just do not like COMP, why ACH? And the market is still strong, and you know exactly how crazy MU can be. UMC checking. Very strong. Nice, but oh, that's a gapper. Augustine, I would be careful, maybe just for a scalp. Traders, RKLB, it's still fighting hard, but I think MU, it's not going to make it. I still cannot see such a big green candles. I mean, high volume in the green candles. So I still give a little bit more chance, but I do not like how it's behaving. I do not like how it's behaving, actually. Come on, RKLB, go down. Should have given up already with 340. You know what? I'm going to half my share size, small loss on the MU, declaring 340.60. Nice numbers of sellers. No, I took it. I mean, half share size off on the MU, you can see. I still give the chance for this stock. I just do not like how it's moving. SNDK still looks very good. Stop loss over 340, two partials done, and RKLB finally it's moving back towards to the entry. Good luck, Buzak, with the MNTS. CSGP, so health checking. What is that stock? Equity. CoStar Group. All right. Volume nice, 7% down. That's a weak stock. Very weak stock. Let me just check when it was so low. Last time it was in 2022 on these levels. It's crazy. All right. You know what? I think it's a little bit too far away from the VWAP. Maybe for a reversal, I would like it better. Maybe just for a reversal, I would like it better. All right, traders. In the meantime, RKLB looks really good. I made a half share size off on MU, and unfortunately, I need to declare the rest for a loser if it's making the break over 343. Okay. So this is going to be the first official loser if it's breaking over 343. And here we go. No, MU just cannot go down. Sorry, Jeremy, it did not work, unfortunately. The loser is not that big, thank God, because I managed the loss, but still not a good feeling for sure. RKLB is still fighting. I'm thinking on the same, maybe just lowering my share size here. I give a little bit more chance there because the spine triple Q are still very strong. Good luck with MNTS. In the meantime, Buzak. MVO breaking down. I'm going to watch maybe coin here. What coin is doing? Not too much. Hood. Nothing. Tesla, and I mean the last partial, it was right. As SNDK, only SNDK and RKLB on my side traders, nothing else. But I see very crazy, very crazy price. I can't believe you, MU. MU is definitely a second chance trade under the lows traders. Lower volume or a lower share size, but I'm going to be back definitely on MU under the lows. That's what I mean, that the all-time high environment is so extremely hard. It's only under 33950. 33950 on the MU if it goes there. So I'm still holding RKLB full share size, SNDK after two beautiful partials, stop loss over 340, and I'm ready to take second chance trade on the MU under the lows. COMP is still holding nice. WPM, sorry, Mr. Brackage, I just missed that one. WPM. No, very low volume on WPM. I don't think so it's going to move, unfortunately. Okay. SPY triple Q, very strong. Triple Q at the moment, it is building a very strong continuation pattern. As you can see, over 625, that can be a quite of a strong breakout. And especially because, I don't know whether you can see the daily chart here. I just put it there next to my picture. Because of this previous high, it was 625.52. So if it's going to break it through, that can be a try to go back towards to the high of the day on the triple Q. So triple Q is getting really, really, really strong now. PRTR, oh yeah, I knew I forgot something. Thank you to remind me. PRTR, but too late. I forgot. You see, I don't have space for everything. And you see, MSTR made it. I can't believe it. I was too covered to take it. GMA did not make it yet, as I see. Okay, PLTR, I'm going to watch it though. Someone did WDC short. Yes, Augustine, actually, Buzak called the WDC short under 205, and I really liked it. But as I've called SNDK, and they are from the same family, from the same sector, I did not want to take both of them. So I took SNDK, and I think he took the WDC, but it was a beautiful call, and I really liked it. MBLY, ready for a long? What do you think, Nitsan? Maybe too much to the downside. I'm in MU second trade, guys. $1.50 I want to see 338. 338. Market may be giving up. I don't know yet. MBLY, I still cannot see the bottom reversal there. Your COMP was better. Okay, traders, second chance trade is working much, much better on MU. I need one more dollar to take a partial here. And in the meantime, SPY and triple Q is making a red candle too. Doesn't mean too much. MU, don't tease me. Do not tease me, please. NVDA is still pushing higher. RKLB. Traders, RKLB is just making such a mess here that I feel like I really need to lower my share size here too. Still looks good though. You know what? No. Thinking and calculating, definitely. Okay. SPY triple is if the SPY is breaking the VWAP, maybe it can be a problem for the stocks. I know, Jeremy. I know. I think I should have just let it go. Indeed. Okay. RKLB last chance. If it's making one more green candle, I'm going to half my share size there. Market though, it's showing some weakness, not a huge weakness yet. All right, AMD is back over the VWAP. NVIDIA is very strong. Tesla gave up all of the strengths. Buzak, good luck with the MNTS. I really hope it's going to work out for you. SNDK is still in traders, and RKLB is slowly getting closer to my entry again. And I'm going to watch it very closely. If it cannot break the lows, I'm going to half my share size. All right, SPY is slightly over the VWAP. Triple Q got a rejection first on this round number. Amazon still very strong. MSTR strong. Now I'm watching RKLB a lot and MU. MU in green finally. Come on. Enough SPY. And 10 o'clock traders. News. 10 o'clock. I am ready to act quickly. First MU partial coming. MU partial. I'm going to partial 80%. Beautiful. Partial on MU. RKLB. RKLB next. Come on, RKLB. I took my first partial on MU. 33750. Stop loss on 33950. And I want to see RKLB for a breakdown. If it's not breaking down, I'm going to half my share size here. Okay? No, it cannot break down. I can't believe this stock. A little bit more chance here, but not too much more. And I'm just checking quickly the numbers, but I was expecting that like a breakdown on the market because the ADP non-farm employment change, it was lower than expected. Usually, George job openings is lower. Yeah, it's lower than expected, much lower, much lower. And factory orders is disappointing too. ISM services PMI only, which played out better than expected. But George job openings, it's a quite of a big disappointment for the market traders. So we are good with all of our shorts. However, RKLB has to break 83. If it cannot, I have my share size. Yeah, I'm checking. Sorry, I was just taking it off my radar. Unfortunately, NVO. Oh, yeah, you're right. Completely missed. Okay. So traders, RKLB again, all my eyes are on RKLB now for the breakdown. MU played out nicely on the second chance trade. SNDK, fantastic. On the SNDK, I'm not going to do anything else, just lower my stop loss. I'm going to lower it over 336. Okay, and here we go, finally RKLB. Come on, SPY is back to the lows, guys. SPY is back to the lows. RKLB finally giving the profit. SNDK still looks very good. MU is going to be out on the entry. I'm just going to put it there. So one winner, one loser on the MU. And I think MU is going to be out soon. RKLB, I'm just ready to make a partial soon. Around 82. SPY is breaking the lows, guys. Look at that. SPY is breaking the lows. Triple Q is under the lows. Now let's see whether the bulls are going to give up on that news or not. Very much wondering what's coming next. Oh, come on, RKLB. Get at least $1. Who is buying this stock so much? Look at this. It's just like MU. I know, Buzak, it can, but still too many buyers. I see what the daily shows, but on the other hand, I see what the book is showing with the buyer. Look at MU. It's just insane. Okay. Come on, RKLB 82 break. I want to see for the first partial. So traders, so far, I'm killing it. Oh, stop loss MU, stop loss SNDK. I think I'm just taking a partial on RKLB. So I'm out of MU, out of SNDK. Only RKLB is playing out now. And finally, I get this 82 with RKLB. ASTS checking. This was another bad news. Oh, too late for me, Buzak. Too late for me. It was a very nice entry around 89.50. Now for me, it's a little bit too late. Oh, and in the meantime, I missed my partial on the RKLB. Hopefully, it's going to give another chance. Of course, the SPY stopped by the lows. The triple Q stopped by the VWAP. So seems like the bulls are still around, traders. I'm taking my partial on this RKLB. It's too much. This stock is too much for me for today. You see, and even this just stopped a little bit more. Come on. No, I took my partial on the RKLB and I do not care. I just put my stop loss to over the entry and I let it run if it's going to run at all. Small winner on RKLB, but this was like a really strong patience trade, I would say. Whew, what a day. ASTS. Now let's see. And I'm almost out on RKLB. So no, ASTS is too late for me. What we can watch now, MVO, yeah, Jeremy, what a perfect VWAP reversal. Shoo. So I'm out. I'm just done. I'm just done. I've done with trading as well. Guys, I mean it. Sorry. So, so far, very nice day, only one loser, very impressive moves in the beginning, as I've told you, especially because of the 10 o'clock moves or the news. And as you could see, it was a very ugly news, but market is recovering, especially the triple Q. So that's it. The bulls are in for all time high moves news. It's crazy. Okay, I think glue and CRML it's open. Glue and CRML is open. So it got through the risk management team, which is good. Yeah, glue is open. Cannot see any entry at the moment. I cannot see CRML. Just a second. Maybe I need to refresh my TEFS platform. No. Okay, and CRML. Look at this MU. I can't believe it's just making the same as yesterday. It's going to go for a new all-time high, I think. Yes, CRML is in open too, but it's not doing too much. So guys, that's something. That's something this market. Look at the triple Q is back to the highs. INTC, it's a straight green line today. AMD made the move. NVDA is extremely strong. I think I made the right call on RKLB to wait and then just to catch this small move on this instead of giving it up on the red side. MU was the only one which it shook out me on the first trade, but the second chance trade just did work nicely. So now the big question is whether the SPY can go back to the highs and make another new all-time high. It did reach today a new all-time high, I think. Oh yeah, definitely it did. And in the meantime, triple Q is still very strong. So bulls are still around. Bulls are still around. Only Bitcoin, it worries me. And because of that, you know what I would watch next? I'm not going to trade anymore. I know my limits. I do not want to overtrade. I'm having a beautiful green day, so I'm not going to risk my profit. But what I'm checking here is maybe hood. I don't like the volume though. It's a little bit too low volume. But if the market is giving up and the Bitcoin under 118.20, might it can be a good short. I don't know. So I would check this. MU is amazing. You see, just the same as yesterday. It's shaking out the shorts, the sellers, and suddenly it's just pushing up like crazy. I can't believe this stock. And VDA too. It's on 190. Tesla gave up, BA gave up. All right. What else? What did you trade, guys, here? Yes, Augustine, high NTC is very extended, but I would not go for, definitely I would not go for any short here. It's very strong and very weak. I mean, on the daily, it still has lots of room to go. What is weak if the market is giving up? What is weak is Nike, definitely, but it's extended. JP Morgan down 2.40% too, extended. Meta 2% lower, extended. SoundHound moved back. Roblox again. It was green and now it's back. Netflix is down too. MNTS, new trade Buzak. Good luck with that. PLTR. Oh yes, Alex. Hi, nice to see you. Yes, I like PLTR reversal, but yeah, you are right. We need the market for that. However, the triple Q is really strong. And maybe I still would keep an eye on Tesla. Buzak, your ASTS is looking now a little bit better for a short under 88.50 because it made this nice intraday or inverted cup and handle. So PLTR looks good. No, you know what? Hood, I would just skip it. Very low volume today. Amazon still looks strong. SPY though is getting closer again to the lows. Look at that, 691.60. Crazy. Ooh, nice call, Alex, on the PLTR. TSLL, Julie, yeah, like it's much cheaper, right? Than the Tesla, but it's the same, like, I mean, not the same, it's an ETF of the Tesla, but like the 1 minute consolidation is beautiful. It's really good. That's why I've told you keep an eye on Tesla. On Tesla, like I would get TSLL when the Tesla, if the Tesla is able to break 435, by the way. Hmm. Good, 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 good. Beautiful, Alex, on PLTR. It's still stretching. Amazon new high, amazing. But the SPY is quite weak. Phew, what a split picture between SPY and triple Q. Look at that, guys. SPY on the lows, triple Q on the highs. Interesting to see. AMD is starting to be strong as well, but I burned myself yesterday on the AMD. I don't think so. I want to touch it. Okay, Julie, so watch out on this 435, I think, on the Tesla. Anyway, it looks good. Yes, Alex. On daily, the triple Q have a wedge. Yes, an ascending triangle, I would say. But there is nothing happening today to pop it to the upside with volume. How you look at it? I think, well, as I've taught to the traders in the last 2 days, it's still very much the beginning of the year. Like not all of the big sharks are back, like not even the big institutional traders are fully back. As I don't like Jim Cramer, to tell the truth, but he was right with this opinion that he thinks that the market is up just on feelings, on enthusiasm, not on facts. And I completely agree with that, indeed, because what we do see now, it's still like let's call it like a hopeful push to the upside without any reason. And on the triple Q, especially as we could see that some big players pulled back already, like look at NVIDIA, it got quite of a pullback, not even mentioning AVGO or Oracle or the rest. The triple Q seems to be strong today, but still on the big picture, it's still nothing. It's just a little noise. So I would say on the triple Q, until it's not breaking the 630 level or to the downside, the 600 level or even the 610, because if it's breaking the 610, it's already a problem. So 630 and 610 on the triple Q, which I'm watching. Between these two lines, everything is just a noise. And look at the SPY. Now it's breaking down and immediately the triple Q, it's just turning around. So very contradictory market. I don't like what I see on the market now. It's typical start of the year January market. I think, as I've told you, that today is going to be better because of the economic news, like more economic news giving triggers, like it did quite of an ugly trigger to the downside with the Georgia openings. But I think we will get back to the usual volume and more normal moves just from next week. So we need volume, you are right. So the volume, without volume, it's still just a noise. So let's just watch 630 and 610 on the triple Q. And I was just checking actually the economic front in the coming weeks as well. Like next week, we will get CPI on Tuesday. Wednesday, we will get the PPI, so inflation. This week is for labor market, next week inflation, and after that we will have, I think, a week of a shortened week because of 19th of January. You know, it's a bank holiday. It's Martin Luther King's Day, as far as I know. But even on that week, there will be some news like final GDP numbers, for example. But the big week is going to come definitely on the last week of January with the FOMC, like the federal funds rate decision and the FOMC press conference. So these are going to shape the market this month, and we will see whether the triple Q is strong enough to break for a new all-time high as the SPY does. Until this point, maybe only the feelings, the emotions are driving the market. Okay, MVO is back to the VWAP again, Jeremy. Let's just watch it. Ooh, MSTR did not make the move here. And SPY is breaking down traders. Now triple Q is breaking down as well. So let's be extra careful here, please, with your trades. All right. At the moment, I can't see anything which I would say this is the trade of the day. Triple Q again. Look at that rejection on the VWAP. Just doesn't let it go. Now let's see, bulls. Are you still strong enough? And INTC does not stop. Look at that. INTC is just not stopping. Going higher and higher. MU, I'm watching on the VWAP. This MU seems like it's not able to give up. MBLY, Nitsan, you were the one who were asking for the MBLY bottom reversal. I think maybe now. It almost filled the gap. Maybe now. And it's back to my swing. I don't know whether I should take it. I'm going to think on that. MNTS, good. Was like, you know what? I'm just checking on another platform. Just a second. I'm very much interested what this stock is doing now. I hope you have a much better day than yesterday because of this little nasty SNDK. Now let's see MNTS, Momentous. 45%? Kidding me? My goodness. It's a lot. Yeah, I know that's psychology. I did the same back then. Okay, you want to get it 1450. Still looks good, but a bit extended in my opinion. Let's see. No, you can't. And you are not allowed to because then, you know, she's getting worse and worse. Okay. Market still doesn't look good, traders. Like the triple Q again on the VWAP, SPY is making a quite of a consolidation on the lows. Some of the stocks are really unstoppable, like NVDA, MU. It's crazy. I would still keep an eye on Tesla, but 435 would be the number there to watch. Let me just check AVGO and the rest. Had I gone big, I would have made it all back, but countries. Yes, exactly, Buzak. Exactly. This is the problem there. That if you are not right again with a big share size, it can just completely kill you. It's not good. So guys, share size, risk, always, first and almost nothing else. Okay, here comes the reversal so far at least, but the SPY is not going to get out of the woods yet. It's going to get out of the woods only over 66.92.20 is like over the VWAP. Triple Q is still strong, but it has a reason to be strong. Look at NVDA and the rest. It's just amazing. So I wanted to check AVGO here. Nice comeback on the AVGO as well. Oracle. Oracle is still not the real deal. Let's just leave Oracle alone, I think, in the next coming days. PRTR still looks really good, Alex, by the way. Still did not do anything wrong. It just went to retest the VWAP. And techs are extremely strong at the moment. Not every one of them, but most of them. Here comes 1450 for yuan and MNST, Buza. Good luck with that trade. Or you are just adding, as I've seen. How about WBD? Did it move anything today? Not too much, indeed. Netflix. Netflix is weak. Okay, MVO, I'm not sure it's going to make another VWAP reversal, guys. I was just checking around this 57.25.30, but I don't think so it's going to make it. But CCJ and uranium stocks. CCJ, nothing. That's weird. Okay. Checking the news in the meantime. I don't think so. There is any. 1030 though, crude oil inventory. So if you are trading any oil stocks, be careful, please. Okay. American Airlines keeps frequent flyer status. BA, I want to check as well. No, maybe BA. Look at this really, really pretty cup and handle formation on the BA. On the daily, though, it's not really nice. Maybe BA can just woke up as well, or wake up later on. 231. I would not buy it before 231. Looks quite good. Yeah, okay. I don't like anything anymore that I have been looking at. This market is so slow. I can't handle it. Yeah, Julie, unfortunately, as I've told you, still the January effect. Don't worry. I think next week is going to be much more lively. But even compared to that, I think the first 30, 40 minutes, it was quite good. Now everything is slowing down again. And yeah, I agree. Tesla is not showing anything. I would still keep an eye though on Tesla and maybe on BA as well. 435 on Tesla, 231 on the BA if it can get higher. And but that's it. Market is slowing down, especially after this nasty move to the downside on the SPY. And definitely keep an eye on 691 breakdown on the SPY. Let me just check the daily. I thought SPY is not going to, it still can, I mean, go to 700, but I thought it's not going to stop until 700 now. But we do not really have a trigger for that. As Alex just wrote, that there is no reason that everything is popping now again. Especially not the labor market numbers. It's not giving a reason for sure. It's just still the euphoria-driven market indeed. So these two I would watch, guys. BA, Tesla, I'm not going to take them. I'm just getting my money and run. And I'm happy that I do continue with the green day. And I want to see, of course, how your day is going. And please don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like the stream, because it's not just for me a feedback, but especially the fantastic team who is behind the scenes and making everything working perfect here for you. So how is your trading day going? And we have a green, a red. This is an anonymous post, so you can share it with us without names indeed. Break even. And we have, oh, no trade. No trade is the block day. Leave me alone. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Poll is up. So please, if you feel like to share, it's an anonymous share. We would like to see how your trading day is going today. Hopefully it's better than yesterday. And market is still cannot get back on track. It still looks like as a hard nut to go back to the VWAP even for the SPY. Amazing. Okay. All right. Yeah, some of the people did not trade, which I completely agree. As I've told you, beginning of the day was good if you just check the right stocks. Of course, we need a little luck here and there that you just check on the right stocks. Okay, 50-50 in green and red, 22 break even, 11 block day, like no trading, which I completely can understand. As I've told you, in this all-time high environment, which is never easy to trade. And I can't believe MU is breaking 345. Kidding me, this stock, where is it going? It wants to be the next, I don't know what, NVDA maybe? Amazing this stock is. Oh my goodness. Who is buying? And the volume is so low though. Yeah, at least now. UMC, INTC, BE day. Yeah, BE, it was on my watch list too. You just check it how it did. BE, yeah, you mean break-even day. Okay. I thought you were trading the Bloom Energy. It was not moving too much. Okay, 43% of you are in green though so far, 21% red, 21% break-even, and 14% no trade. So please, if you feel like you can share still your anonymously your trading day so far. And in the meantime, if you took BA over 231, it's just getting close to the first partial because under 230.20 is your stop loss there. Nice move, and MU is breaking the highs. I can't believe my eyes. It's a new all-time high, MU. And look at the triple Q. Triple Q is marching back to the highs. Seems like even NVDA did not stop by the 190 so far. Crazy strong. AVGO, beautiful comeback. INTC, it's a beast. Amazing. Okay, traders, 44% in green, 17 in red, 28 break even, which still can be green. Let's be optimistic, and 11% is no trade. And I have no more trade left here. Not a bad day, but still not the real deal, as you just mentioned, some of you. Alex, your PRTR is coming back again. If you are still holding from this VWAP reversal, it has a nice chance to go a little bit more, but it needs to break the 181 and more volume. Volume is not very satisfying on that stock, at least at the moment. SPY is poor SPY. It's trying so hard to reach at least the VWAP, but it got almost always a rejection. Triple Q is very close to the 625 again. I think if semis are going to push so hard farther to the upside, I think we will see push over 625. Also, Apple is not that strong today, so definitely not Apple is driving the triple Q. All right, traders. So 45% of you in green, 20 red, 25 break even, and 10% into the no trading area for today with this crazy split market. As you can see, SPY is going back to the low of the day, triple Q is going to the high of the day. Completely insane market, but I'm very happy you just made such a nice results for today. It was not an easy trading day, and I don't think so it's going to be an easy one in the continuation. At 1 o'clock, 1:10, Bauman is going to speak, so watch out. This still can maybe move the market around 1 o'clock if you are stay trading. I feel like I'm just done with trading for today. finally I had a green day. Finally, like I would say yesterday I could have told that finally I had a red day, because thank God it's a really rare thing. However, last year, especially in the last months, it was I had a little bit more red days than usual, but hopefully 2026 I will be back on track and very few red days and more green days in a row, which I would like to see, and I wish the same for you. Thank you very much for the voting. Very nice results, in my opinion. 50% in green, 22 in red, break even 22 as well, and only 9 just decided not to take a trade today, which is completely understandable again. Here comes Tesla. If anyone's still interested in the Tesla and BA looks like it's moving. Good luck if you are taking it. And I think I'm just going to call it as a day for today. And I'm very, very grateful for you that you traded with me. Fantastic calls again, as always. On the trading side, I'm waiting for you tomorrow as well. Thursday is going to be, I think, a similar day to that, because we still have some nice economic news, which, as you can see, it can trigger some nice moves. And Friday is going to be the biggest economic news day of the week. So traders, thank you so much, especially for the poll and the answers as well. Very nice results, and good luck for the rest of the day if you stay trading. Stay safe, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Bye.